Action.
What's up, YouTube? You want to know how to tint windows? Came to the right place. I'm going to show you how the tools needed and how to cut and to heat shrink a back window in one piece. Okay, tools needed. Come here. Okay, what you're going to need is you're going to need a bottle of soap and water. We dry shrink around here. There's two methods to heat shrink in a back window. You have wet shrinking and you have dry shrinking. We dry shrink around here. So what you're going to need, first and foremost, is you're going to need a bottle of water, a tape measure, an Olfa knife to cut your film, and that's all we need for right now. So what we do first and foremost, we come over to this window and we wipe it down. We want to get it real clean. We don't want any grit or garbage on our window. We don't want to, we want to have a clean working surface to tint our window. So we wipe it down. I come back over, I spray a hair bit of water on there. What I have here is a Bounty fabric softener right here. I put a paper towel on it. You want to wipe your window down. What this does, it takes away any static charge on your glass. So when you're tinting your window and you're using heat, it's just gonna float on the glass, enable you to dry shrink this window. So you want to wipe it down real good, let that dry. As that is drying, I'm going to take my measurements. Okay, we got, let's see, 26. So I'm going to cut it to even 30 inches because of my box over there. I want to cut it 30 inches by 46. So we come over here. I pull my film out. I want to go 30. Right there. And I'm going to pull it out by 46 inches. The reason I pull it out 30 and not 26 or 25 is because now I have a front strip for this car or any car in the future. I have my back window and I have a front strip I can use for this car if they want one, or a future car. It's a perfect strip right there, 10 inches by 46 right now. If I want to make it a little longer, I can cut it a little longer, but now I have a front strip. So now that I got that pulled out, I'm going to come back over here, and now that my window's dry, I'm going to take a little paper towel like this, fold it up, wet it down, right there. I'm going to come over here, I'm going to put a straight line in the middle of the window. That's going to hold my film in place to where just enough. I cut just to the end here, so it'll hold on to it. I grab my film, pull. I come over to my window, I put my film directly on there, make sure everything's overlapping. I push out the middle. There's also another tool you need. Got here a cotton glove. This enables me to maneuver the film without creasing anything. Flatten it out. I'm going to take my knife right here. I'm going to clip it off. You want to make sure you have a sharp edge. I'm going to cut out around the border, because I don't want none of this overlapping here. It makes it harder to shrink when it's overlapping on the window here. So I cut off the extra. Go to the other side. Take this off. Now I have a clean edge all the way around it. It's just floating on the glass right now. See, it's not sticking. It's just floating on there, just in the middle. Now I'm going to take my heater gun. This is a Wagner heater gun. You can get these at Lowe's for about 30 bucks. This is absolutely necessary to tint windows. You have a high and low setting. I have it on high right now. Come over here, pull it out of the middle, and you're going to start in the middle right here. Now heat shrinking, there's a technique to it. I'm going to try to explain it the best I can. What you're doing, you're trying to make the whole window flat, like this middle part right here. And you have these large fingers and gaps right here. You're just shrinking it down, section by section. A bit there, bit there. You come over a little bit. Come over a little bit. Come over a little more. Come over a little more. Come over a little more. See how it's already starting to flatten out? And it's molding perfectly to the glass. We're going to go back over here in the middle, work our way down. I use a circular motion. You want to keep the heat moving all the time. If you keep it directly on here for too much time, you're going to burn a hole in your film. So I got it on high. See how far I'm holding it away from the glass? I'm not too close on it. I'm about right here. Got it on high, moving in a circular motion. If you get this too close to the glass, you're going to burn your film. Moving down, flattening everything out. A circular motion. Remember, you don't want to get it too close to the glass. You'll learn the friendly amount of space you need not to burn it. If you burn it one time, you'll be a lot more careful. And now that this is down, sometimes this will want to try to fold up on you like that. So what I'll do is I'll take my water as like a little piece of glue. Now that I got it shrunk, it's perfectly shrunk right there. Take my water, that'll hold it down. So if there's wind blowing or it wants to fold up on you, that'll keep it down. I move over to the top, continue my circular motion, moving up, moving up, moving up, moving over, moving up, moving up, moving over. Circular motion. Moving over. Moving up. Moving up. That's that half. This is a little funny right here, but that'll stay down once I get it with the water here. You see here? I have an outline right here. You want to heat shrink it until the film is shrunk on the other side of this line. See right here, you can't really see the line, but if I push this down, it's going to stick on the other side of the line here. That'll hold it in place. Let me move to the other side. Again, I got my water here. This is not good. You don't want to be up on the car here. Let's put it right there. We're working in sections. We start right here, go down a little bit. Okay, start right here, go down a little bit. Move over. Come over, start at the top, work your way down a little bit. Now it's shrunk all evenly. I'll go back over to this side. Come over. See how I'm always moving it in circular direction? I'm going to keep it moving. Come over. Come over. down good. Since I'm almost finished, I ain't got to spray this down with water. Start here, work your way up. Working my way up. Start over here at the bottom, working my way up. Moving in a circular direction here. Keep it moving. It's on high. If I sit here like this for more than 2 seconds, it's going to burn the film. 1. Okay, it's all laid down. It's perfectly smooth. Next step is, I can take this glove off. I'm finished with it. Pull my knife out here, make sure it's sharp. Now I'm inside, it's a little hard to see my line, so what we do here is, I have a flashlight, or you could use something like this. These are my 2 options. This is my favorite. It's a lithium battery here. And this flashlight, it lasts a long time. I come in here, I hold it on, and I point it down at the bottom. See, now with that light, that contrast on the inside, I can see my window really well. So I start over here in the middle, just below the line here. I don't know if you can see it on the film, but you have an outline, a black outline all the way around the window. So what I'm going to do is just on the other side of that line, you don't want to do too fat, you just want to do it just on the other side. Work my way across. With that contrast on the inside with the light, I can see almost perfectly now. Come over, work my way around. I work my way up. Right here in the middle there's a little jig where they plug into the defroster lines. I'm going to cut around that. Work my way back up. Now it's getting a little hard to see, so I pull this light over here, just point it in this direction. I can see perfectly now. Work my way up, around. Now it's a little hard to see the top, so I'm going to take this, I'm going to set it in the seat. Point it straight up, now I can see my line perfectly. I want to make this as easy as I can. I don't want to work against myself. I want to work smarter, not harder. Come over here, I can still see the line good. So I just cut across. Don't be afraid to clip your blade. If it feels a little dull, clip that part off. Get you a new one on there. You don't want to be cutting these windows out with a dull, nasty blade. You'll scratch the glass. Let's cut around this jig on this side. Around. Let's go down. It's getting a little hard to see the line, so I'm going to bring my light up here. Now I can see the line perfectly. The light is an awesome tool to have when you're cutting out a back window. That's mostly what I use it for. Turn this off. Let me get the excess off. There you go. You just seen me prep, shrink, and cut my window in less than 10 minutes. The reason it went so quickly, I had the right tools. I'm going to wipe your window down again with the fabric softener. Clean it first, wipe it down with the fabric softener, let it dry. Measure your window, go pull out how much you need, and come out back over here with this little beautiful thing. Put your line across with water. That'll help your film to stick. Cut off the rough edges. You want to get your glove on, you want to shrink it down, cut it out, use your light, and there you go. You have a one-piece, dry shrunk, easily done back window. It took me 10 minutes. Granted, I have experience, but if you watch this video and over again, maybe you'll learn a little something. Alrighty, thank you.